Time. It's something we all experience. It moves forward relentlessly. But what if we could manipulate time itself? What if we could travel through it like flipping through the pages of a history book? This is the alluring concept of time travel. Imagine stepping into a machine, punching in a date, and being whisked away to a different era. Perhaps you'd visit the dinosaurs, witness the building of the pyramids, or meet your great-great-grandparents. Time travel, at its core, is the ability to move between different points in time. It's a concept that has captivated humanity for centuries, sparking countless stories, theories, and scientific inquiries. But is time travel truly possible? Or is it just a fantastical notion confined to the realms of science fiction? Let's delve deeper and explore this captivating concept. Time travel has been a popular theme in fiction for centuries. One of the earliest and most famous examples is H.G. Wells's novel, The Time Machine, published in 1895. This groundbreaking work introduced the idea of a device that could transport a person through time. Since then, countless books, movies, and TV shows have explored the possibilities and paradoxes of time travel. From the epic adventures of Doctor Who to the mind-bending twists of Interstellar, time travel has provided endless fodder for creative minds. These stories often use time travel as a plot device to explore themes of destiny, free will, and the consequences of altering the past. They capture our imaginations and make us ponder the profound implications of time travel. But how does science fiction portray the mechanics of time travel? Some stories rely on futuristic machines like the iconic DeLorean in Back to the Future. Others explore the possibility of natural phenomena such as wormholes or black holes as potential gateways through time. While time travel is a captivating concept, it's not without its problems. One of the most perplexing is the grandfather paradox. This thought experiment challenges the logical consistency of time travel and raises profound questions about causality. The grandfather paradox revolves around the idea that if time travel were possible, one could potentially alter the past in a way that contradicts the present. This paradox highlights the potential for logical inconsistencies and temporal paradoxes if we were to meddle with the past. Imagine, for instance, that a time traveler journeys back to the past and prevents their own grandparents from ever meeting. Logically, this would mean that the time traveler would never have been born. But if they were never born, how could they have traveled back in time to prevent their grandparents meeting in the first place? This paradox highlights the potential for contradictions and impossibilities if we were to alter the past. It suggests that any changes made to the past could unravel the very fabric of time and create a chain reaction of unforeseen consequences. Section 4, Untangling the Paradox, a Thought Experiment. Let's break down the grandfather paradox with a simple example. Imagine a young woman named Alice who invents a time machine. Excited by the possibilities, she decides to travel back in time to meet her grandfather as a young man. However, while visiting the past, a tragic accident occurs and Alice accidentally causes the death of her own grandfather before he ever met her grandmother. Now, if Alice's grandfather died before he had any children, Alice's parent would never have been born, and consequently, neither would Alice. But if Alice was never born, how could she have traveled back in time to cause the accident in the first place? This creates a paradox, as Alice's existence depends on her grandfather's existence, yet her actions in the past directly contradict this. The grandfather paradox is a compelling thought experiment that highlights the potential logical inconsistencies and contradictions that can arise when we consider the possibility of changing the past. Section 5. The paradox's implications. Can we change the past? The grandfather paradox has significant implications for our understanding of time travel. If we assume that time travel is possible and that we can change the past, we are faced with a number of logical inconsistencies. If we could change the past, it would mean that our present reality is not fixed and that our actions have no real consequences. This raises questions about free will and determinism. Furthermore, If we could change the past, it would be impossible to know the true history of the universe. Any event in history could have been altered by time travelers, making it impossible to distinguish between the original timeline and the altered one. The grandfather paradox challenges us to reconcile the possibility of time travel with our understanding of causality and the nature of reality itself. It suggests that time travel, as we often imagine it, may be impossible or, at the very least, fraught with unforeseen and potentially catastrophic consequences. Section 6. The many worlds interpretation, a possible solution. One possible solution to the grandfather paradox is the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. This theory, proposed by physicist Hugh Everett III, suggests that every quantum measurement or decision creates a split in the universe, resulting in an infinite number of parallel universes. In the context of time travel, the many worlds interpretation suggests that if you were to travel back in time and alter the past, you would not be changing your own past, but rather creating a new separate timeline or branch of the multiverse. Your original timeline would remain intact, but you would now exist in a new altered reality. This interpretation offers a way to reconcile the possibility of time travel with the grandfather paradox. By suggesting that changes to the past create new timelines, it avoids the contradiction of altering one's own past and preserves the logical consistency of causality within each individual universe.